Hello and welcome back. Today's currently Wednesday, June 4th for me right now in the video, but tomorrow is Thursday, June 5th, and it's game one of the NBA Finals. I missed you guys. I couldn't just stand not making a video or looking in the lab for the NBA. It just felt weird for me all week. Wanted to make a video here today for you guys. I've been in the lab all day or looking at this matchup here overall coming into game one of the NBA Finals. Probably the two best teams in the NBA right now. These two teams play like the same style of NBA basketball. Push the pace, play great defense, rely on their pretty much ball handling to the defensive players here. We got Andrew Nembhard, Caruso, Lou Dort, Naismith. Some of the best guarding guards. Yeah, best guarding guards in the league. That doesn't sound right. Best defending shooting guards and small forwards in the leagues. There I am right there. Took a few days to kick off some of the dust, little cobwebs in the head coming into this matchup here. But I'm very excited for this matchup. Game 1, 7:30 on ABC. Indiana going into OKC. 231 over under right now. This over under opened at 230 and has moved up. Both of these teams push pace and they score buckets a lot of the time and shoot a bunch of threes too. So these two teams, this is the battle of the same style fights. Who could do the same style better than the other one here? And they think OKC will here at home. I think the line was 9.5 when it opened. I think I saw it crept down to 9, and now it's back to 9.5 for this game one. 7:30 on ABC. Cannot wait for this matchup here. Overall, these two teams did play each other in the regular season. They played right after Christmas on December 26th. And then they played pretty recently, March 29th overall. And OKC handled them in both games in those matchups. In the most recent one, there was a few injuries in that matchup for OKC. And they kind of just gas pedaled them that whole matchup in the second half overall. I got 3 plays here for you guys. Definitely make sure to check the comment section down below. I might have an added play since I am recording this on Wednesday here. Might have a gameplay. Might even take a game first half line in this game, but I wanted to get a video out here for you guys today on Wednesday. Talk about these 3 player prop plays that I absolutely love. Heck, might even do a video tomorrow morning as well. But I cannot wait for this matchup. NBA Finals, best time of the year. Get the graphics. You get to see these two teams. I used to love the NBA Finals in the middle of the court. Hopefully they got the little corners showing the NBA Finals. Probably will have YouTube TV all over the court, which I absolutely hate how it's just everywhere. But 3 plays here. Enough rambling from me here. I missed you guys so much and keep rambling overall. Before we jump into today's 3 plays for game 1 tomorrow, we do got to recap game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and then last week in the NBA or last game overall. It's been a little while since last Saturday, but we ended up going 3-1 in best bets overall. If you couldn't believe it, we needed a Tyrese Halliburton 3-pointer to make it I think I tweeted out 2-2 day. I was waving the white flag. There was like 14 seconds left in the game, and he cashed a 3 late, making us a 3-1 day overall. So we got lucky with that overall. We didn't get lucky with OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby had a great game overall, and then Cat, he had a great second half overall in that. And then Benedict Mathurin had probably one of his worst games in the whole series. After back-to-back 20-point games, I was jumping on it. Probably the worst time to jump on it after 2 great games in a row. But hey, I liked the matchup, and I liked the aggression we got from him. It was, I think I remember correctly, early in the game, he blew a layup or got blocked in a chase down, and I was like, okay, it kind of felt like it was bad vibes overall. I'm forgetting who else I took a few games ago. Was it Nickeil Alexander-Walker? It was exactly like Nickeil Alexander-Walker from a few days ago. He hugged Nickeil Alexander-Walker and missed that floater to start. It was exactly like that for Benedict Mathurin. But that was Saturday. That was last week's. That was the Eastern Conference. Tibbs has been fired in between that time. I can't believe Tibbs has been fired. Obviously, they just need a new voice coming in there, so I'm expecting like Jason Kidd or Jay Wright to be the head coach for the Knicks coming up in the season. But this offseason is going to be incredible. We have game 1 here today. I got 3 player props here today that I already love for game 1 that is tomorrow here for us here today. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, we've been taking this guy, the MVP of the leagues. We've been taking his rebounds, assists in a few of these games in this series. I absolutely love it here for game 1. I have him projected at 15 rebounds, assists in this matchup here. So I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP, is going to have an incredible game here overall. So give me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to go over 12.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -130. On FanDuel, only a 44% hit rate in these playoffs, averaging 12.6 rebounds, assists, 56% hit rate at home in the playoffs, averaging 12.3 rebounds, assists overall. But why I love this so much is he's gotten this over 4 for his last 4 versus Indiana. Last 4 games versus Indiana, he's had 13, 15, 15, and then you guessed it, 15 in the most recent matchup. So the 2 games he played this season had 15 and 15. He's been on fire these last few games overall. He's been on fire these playoffs overall, averaging 15 potential assists per game and 10 rebound chances per game. He has been stepping up his overall numbers overall, and especially in the rebound category. In the regular season, only averaging 5.3 rebounds per game, and now in the playoffs, averaging 6.3 rebounds per game in these playoffs. So I love that overall. Last 4 games against Indiana, he had 9, 10, 7, and 7 rebounds in the last 4 games. In the last 4 games, assists-wise, he had 4, 5, 8 and 8, 8 and 8, and 7 and 7, with the last 2 games easily cashing the over for us in those 2 matchups, right? Easily cashing over, yeah, 15. Come on, why am I doing? I haven't projected at 15 rebounds, assists in this game all series long, or all playoffs long. The last 10 games, this number has been around 12.5 here, so we are pretty much on the number at 11.5. So it's been like 11.5 and 12.5 the last in these whole entire playoffs in the last 10. Overall, so gladly staying at the same number here. I will gladly take this over every single time. 12.5 rebounds, assists. Last 2 games against Indiana this season, 15 and 15. They have great defensive players. Nembhard and Naismith do a great job on defending on-ball defenders, leaving a lot of opportunity for SGA to do his little slither in the lane, kick it out to someone. Cason Wallace, kick it out to Jay Will for open threes, and both of those guys will splash them in this matchup here today. So give me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for our first player prop play of the NBA Finals to go over 12.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -130 on FanDuel. Jump into my second play of the day. Going to the other side of the ball here, going to the shooting guard position on this team. That's Andrew Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard here, I think we have a great number here overall. Yes, these last 5 games, he hasn't gotten the over as much, but I think today, for tomorrow versus OKC for this game 1, I think he has a great game. Andrew Nembhard to go over 10.5 points, coming in -125 on DraftKings. 63% hit rate in these playoffs, averaging 12.8 points per game. 5 for his last 6 versus OKC, averaging 15.3 points per game. With the last 6 games versus OKC, 18, 18, 14, 3. And then the last 2 games this season, he had 23 and 16 points overall. OKC puts their best defenders on Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Haliburton, leaving the other role players wide open shots to have to create offense for this Pacers team. And they're going to have to rely on Andrew Nembhard here on the road. And he's even better on the road than he is at home. 75% hit rate on the road in these playoffs, averaging 14.1 points per game. On the road, last 3 games in OKC, he had 18, 14, and 16 points in the last 3 games in OKC. I think I like this line even at 11.5. Definitely look around. I think I just, right as I hit record, this number went to 11.5 on DraftKings. Definitely go to FanDuel, go to the alt line. I think this is still -130 on the alt line, so definitely go there. Or even hang out, since I am early to this line. FanDuel might drop this down a point as we get closer to game time. But I think Andrew Nembhard is a great game overall because game 1s, he's had incredible game 1s in these playoffs. Game 1 against the Bucks, 17 points. Game 1 against the Cavs, 23. And then game 1 against the Knicks had 15 points overall. The teams coming into the matchup just go after Pascal and Haliburton, and I think that leaves Nembhard here for a lot of opportunity here on the road. Like I said, 75% hit rate on these playoffs, averaging 14.1 points per game on the road. I have him projected at 12 points in this game here. I think Andrew Nembhard is set up for success here. So give me Andrew Nembhard to go over 10.5 points, coming in -125 on DraftKings. To jump into my third and final play of the day for game 1 of the NBA Finals here. Hopefully you guys let me know down below, what's your favorite play? I love to tell you guys for this game 1 of the NBA Finals. It's been too long without NBA action, so let me know down below what's your favorite play. Would love to tell you guys in the comments section, or let me know who you have winning this game 1 for my third player prop play of the day. We took this one last time over. He came up shy, but I'm back at it like a bad habit, and that's Jalen Williams to go over 1.5 threes, coming in -125 on DraftKings. 63% hit rate in these playoffs, averaging 1.7 threes made per game. Wow, he's gotten this over 1 for his last 2 versus Indiana, only averaging 1 3 made. But last 2 games, game 1 against Indiana had 2 threes off of 6 attempts, and then game 2 had zero threes off of 2 attempts here. Where in these playoffs here, he's averaging way more three-point attempts than he normally does in the regular season, averaging 5.33 three-point attempts in these playoffs. So I love the volume that we're getting from J. Will overall. 56% hit rate at home in these playoffs, which we love, averaging 1.3 threes made per game. Overall, besides center positions having great three-point shooting against this Pacers team, the only other position against the Pacers that have a great three-point percentage is the small forward position, and that's what Jalen Williams plays. 46% hit rate in these playoffs for small forward positions. We had OG Anunoby hit 2 threes in 4 games overall. We had Max Strus and Daniil Hunter bang a bunch of threes against the Pacers overall. His point total is at 22.5, and I feel like the only way for him to get to that 22.5 is if he does hit 3 threes in this matchup here. 2 games, the most recent game against the Pacers where he had 0 made threes in that game because he only took 2 3-point attempts in that game. Finished the game with 18 points. If he's going to hit his over, which I think he will in this matchup here, he's going to have to hit 2 threes. And I think he will in this matchup. I have him projected at 2.3 threes made in this matchup here. I have him shooting 6 3-point attempts in this matchup. So overall, love the volume here. I think the Pacers are going to sell out hard on SGA when he drives in the lane, leaving Jalen Williams open on the top of the key where he takes 28% of his threes. I think he'll have a great wide open look a lot of the times in this game 1. 56% hit rate at home in the playoffs here. Projected 2.3 threes made in this game. So give me Jalen Williams to go over 1.5 threes coming in -125 on DraftKings. And those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. Let me know down below. Would love to tell you guys in the comment section who you guys having to win game 1 here overall. If I'm being honest, I think I'm going to take OKC -9. I think the world is going to be taking the Pacers. Oh, it's the finals, the Pacers. There's no way. I think OKC comes out for blood in this first one. I think it's going to be OKC all day. I think SG has an incredible game, rebounds, assists wise. I think Jalen Williams has a great shooting game. Him and Chet, I think, will have both great games here. Andrew Nembhard, I think the defense will focus on Pascal and Hallie, leaving Andrew Nembhard with a lot of opportunities. So let me know down below, who do you have winning game 1? I think this game's going to hit the over. I think OKC is going to have a great game. It's going to be OKC -9 and the over in this one. Going to be an incredible matchup. I'm excited to see how this game 1 goes. Yeah, I'm a little early, so definitely check out the top comment. I might actually have an extra play posted for this game as we see more data and the lines fluctuate back and forth because some things might go up, some things might go down, leaving great opportunity for us overall on this game 1. I cannot wait for this game. 230 over under. These 2 teams push the pace. It should be a great game 1 overall. The fans in OKC will be rocking. I cannot wait for this game. Hopefully having a wonderful day. I missed you guys. I really did. I missed all of you guys. Missed every single one of you. Hopefully having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.